the COVID-19 pandemic continuing to pose a threat, the world economy is suffering a crippling recovery, and the consequences of climate change becoming increasingly pronounced, the world is undoubtedly undergoing vicissitudes of a hard time. People are asking what the world is going through and what should we do to better respond to those ups and downs. In 2021, Chinese President Xi Jinping continued to be engaged in intensive cloud diplomacy in the form of video speeches, virtual meetings, phone calls, and letters with foreign leaders and heads of international organizations. In more than 100 bilateral and multilateral events that he participated in, these following words are the key. Here is the headquarters of the World Economic Forum in Geneva, Switzerland. President Xi attended the WEF virtual event of the Davos Agenda, responding to the question of how mankind could stand up to challenges and join hands to move forward in hard times. The solution he proposes is multilateralism. Upholding and practicing true multilateralism has been a critical part of China's head of state's diplomacy in 2021. The world wants justice, not hegemony. Multilateralism is essentially about having international affairs managed by all parties through consultation, and the future of the world decided by all countries working together. These have become not only China's proposals, but also consensus of the international community. Under the leadership of the CPC, China has always been a staunch supporter of the UN, an active practitioner of multilateralism, a key player in various multilateral mechanisms, and a major contributor in the improvement of global governance system. Here is Manila Ninoy Aquino International Airport in the Philippines, where teams of Chinese experts and batches of anti-epidemic materials had landed amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte has delivered a speech thanking the Chinese people and government for donating vaccines to his country. And he also expressed gratitude to President Xi during their phone conversation. At the Global Health Summit in May, Xi put forward a 5-point proposal setting up the framework for building a global community of health for all. Vaccines are indispensable in the battle against the virus. China has made a solemn commitment to making COVID-19 vaccines a global public good and promoting vaccine accessibility and affordability in developing countries. Looking forward, the current pandemic may appear overwhelming, but we humanity will surely overcome it and prevail. Here, we're at the 4th China International Import Expo. In his keynote speech at the opening ceremony of the event, President Xi said China stands ready to work with all countries to build an open world economy so that the spring breeze of openness will bring warmth to all parts of the world. President Xi has further deepened consensus with leaders of various countries in an effort to continue promoting high-quality development of the Belt and Road. On December the 3rd, the China-Laos Railway was put into operation, showing the world tangible achievements of the Belt and Road cooperation. The various expo events put forward by China have created an international platform for countries to look for opportunities and enhance exchange. The aim of expansion of cooperation is for benefiting the people. In September, at the general debates of the 76th session of the UN General Assembly, President Xi proposed the Global Development Initiative and called for the building of a global community of development with a shared future, which received positive responses from the UN and people from overseas. People have come to realize that the key to solving the problems that we face is development. Here, we are at the UN Biodiversity Conference in Kunming, Southwest China's Yunnan province. At the 15th meeting of the Conference of the Parties to the Convention on Biological Diversity, also known as COP15, President Xi proposed to build a community of all life on Earth and called for joint efforts for humanity's high-quality development. Over the past year, President Xi has put forward on various occasions China-led proposals and concepts concerning the construction of global eco-civilization, which points out a development path featuring harmonious coexistence between mankind and nature. Building a beautiful Earth still requires the efforts of each and every one of us. You might have noticed that a term has been repeatedly mentioned, that is, a community with a shared future. In 2021, the visions of building a global community of health for all, a global community of development, a community of all life on Earth, and a community of life between man and nature have continued to be enriched and deepened. As solutions put forward by China, people around the world have come to see the rich connotation and foresight of the vision of a community with a shared future for mankind. In 2021, China has vigorously advocated promoting the common values of peace, development, equity, justice, democracy, and freedom for all humanity, and injected more impetus into promoting the future and common development of mankind. The accomplishments of the world and China advancing together are benefiting people of different colors and ethnics.